Dear MBA students, welcome back. Yes, so in this particular lesson, we're going to learn how to manage your orders stage by stage. We have a special exclusive tool for you, which is called order and payment tracking. Yes, before even starting it, go ahead in the description and make a copy of it. Let's go ahead and learn how can we use the order and payment tracking tool. It's really simple and easy tool. Although we have got a little more higher advanced version of it, which is called FMS, flow management system as well. However, if you're just having simple order tracking process and you just want to, you're handling maybe just one person or couple of people, maybe three people, this will be even better for you. But if you're having a bigger firm, many people are handling the operations, in that case the flow management system will be even better. Right now let's focus on this tool particular called order and payment tracking, and let's see how can this tool help you out in managing your orders stage by stage. Okay, so let's check it out. So first of all, let's go to the instruction sheet, friends. Here it says go to the settings sheet, enter the name of the salesperson and the mode of payment. Okay, let me go here. Here, let me fill the name of people, sales team. Okay. Great. What are the payment way? Cash, NEFT, check, Paytm, other. Okay. Anything else? Maybe Google Pay, other. Okay. These are many ways. Okay, what to do next in the instruction? Now come to the order sheet and start entering order details. Okay, let's not wait anymore. Okay, I'm going to the order date first. I'm going to start by punching the first order of my company. So here firstly choose the date of the order, write the order number, as an example order ID. What is the customer name? For which customer did you get this order? Which is the salesperson who got this order? Okay. Invoice link, just attach the invoice link, upload it on the Google Drive and attach it here if you want. Then what is the total order value? It can be in rupees or dollars depending upon the currency. Currently we have the rupee icon here. Then when we say order value 10,000, here received is 0 here because there's another sheet called payment where we can actually fill the money which we have received for this particular order. Right, if we have not filled it, that's why it's coming as 0. Pending amount is 10,000. Remarks, we can say he ordered inverter. As an example, I'm randomly typing order maybe batteries. Okay. Now, this is where the stages you can set. Now, for example, if we are talking about fulfilling the order of ABC company, and in your company, you're defined the entire operations in 6 stages. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, stage 6. Okay. And you think that, okay, I want to rename these stages. For example, first of all, I want to create a procurement as an example. This is first. Second, I want production. I'm just giving an example here right now. Okay. Then testing, packing, delivery, confirmation. I'm just as an example showing you. It can be something else. In case of website development, you can say that requirement finalized, then design got ready, first draft, design got approved, second, third stage, development started, fourth stage, testing going on, fifth stage, and delivery, sixth stage, as an example. Now here the beauty part is that this tab is called current stage, and it will be showing you the exact stage which will be going on. Now this particular column, which is called last modified, this will always be there. So make sure that this comes up because this is where the script is at the background working here. So do not do anything here. Do not rename the order sheet or payment sheet or setting sheet. Just leave it the way it is. Now, for example, in this particular order, which is being procured by Kajol, one of the salesperson, for example, the procurement has been done. So you say that, okay, procurement is done. Automatically, the current stage goes into the production. The production is going on. And you say that, okay, production is also completed. Then automatically shows the current stages in testing. And then you said, okay, testing is also gone. It says that packing is right now going on. I know you're smiling right now, Keval. This is really awesome. Yes, because your team will be managing this sheet, and whenever you open this sheet, you'll be able to see all the orders and the stages which are completed and the current stage, and you'll be right now really chilled out, getting to know what's going on in each and every order. Now, at the top, have a look. It says total order value. Total orders till now is 1. Total order value is 10,000. Pending order is 1 because it's not completed yet. It's only half middle. You can add more stages here. I'll tell you how to do that. So pending 1, completed 0. Pending about 10,000. And right. Yeah. And here, these are the stages which are right now pending. Okay. Now, let me go to this sheet called payment. And here, let me choose this order ID. Okay. And when I choose the order ID, automatically the customer and the order value comes in. So these are the gray cells. So do not actually touch them. Do not do anything on them because there's a formula at the back end. So chosen the order ID, automatically the customer and the order value comes in. Here you can put up the invoice number, payment. When did you receive the payment for this? Payment word, for example, was check. And advance payment of 20%. And here, for example, you receive 2,000 amount. Okay. And maybe again after 2 days, you received amount through NEFT. $2,000 and $3,000. Overall, these two payments you have received on 10th of June and 12th of June. Have a look what comes up here. It says here that total amount received is 2,000 plus 3,000, 5,000. Received in 5,000 is pending. We've ordered the batteries. This is the remarks on this. And till now, there are 3 stages which has been completed. If you click on the packing, it right now the stage is called delivery. So whenever all these stages are completed, it will be 0, and the current stage which is going on will be the 1. Okay, so all the current stages, it will be summing up here and showing it as a number here, right? So the best part is the payment received and payment pending. So let me add one more payment here. Okay, and let me say it's cash testing 20% payment 2,000. And let me see what comes up. Now have a look. 2,000 plus 3,000, 5,000 plus 2,000 equal to 7,000. 3,000 is pending right now, and it's tested in its packing. It's right now ready to be delivered. Now you say that, okay, that right now I'm clicking on delivery, and in fact I'm clicking on completion as well. So it's right now completely completed. And have a look, my friend, it's automatically changed from pending order to the completed order as well, right? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. J column. Yes. Great. Okay. Now, here as well, you can say now that you have received all the payment. 16th, and you received the final payment through check. Which was 3,000. And here in the orders, you can see that it's completed, and it says that pending payment is 0 and all the payment has been received, and it is automatically changed from red to green. I know you're smiling right now. You're wondering, wow, what is the power of conditional formatting here, right? Red and green automatically is changing. This is the power of our tools. These are all awesome tools right now. So I hope you're clear with this, how to use this tool, how to in fact manage your orders, and how to actually manage the payments as well. Now, in case if you want to add some more stages, let me tell you, there's something which you need to try out by yourself. This is called current stage completed. Okay. Now, I would want you to not touch the formula here. Do not touch it because the formula at the background. And here, I want you to just completely focus on it. There are K column, K, L, M, N, O, and P, 6 columns. And here, if you read the formula, it says that K9, L9, M9, N9, O9, and P9, especially we're in the 9th row. And if you add the Q column here, a new stage, then you need to add the after P9 comma Q9 as well. right? And then here you need to add the P9. Here you need to add the, so you need to add it one by one. You need to customize the formula accordingly if you want to increase the stages. For that, you can take the help of the team as well if you want to increase the stages as well. Now, after that, when you do it, you completely copy paste it downwards so that this entire stage works for all the columns, all the cells. However, I think 6 stages are also good enough for you to get started. So guys, this is it from my side in this tool. This tool is going to really help you out in managing your orders, especially if you're a business owner who is not having very complex operations. If you're simply having some stages, it's good to go. And specifically if you have just, or you, or maybe a couple of people who are just managing your orders. And here in the one screen, you can see the stages which are completed, the current stage, the payment pending and payment received, the completed order, and the pending orders as well. I look forward to seeing you in another lesson, creating some huge value for you in the next lesson. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Make sure you make a copy and use it effectively. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Love you.